Yeah, kangaroo got a bit spooked. We'll go back up here and run the card out, I think, and well, I think it's back to the car, and I might just do the pilot one end of the week or something like that. But yeah, if we get some good idea or vistas from that rockage, we might explore up there later on in the season. Oh, there's some good soil here that looks like it's yes, it's going to have something on it later on. Hang on. Should I have been filming that kangaroo bounding off there? Yeah, I think Gideon's got sick of kangaroos. Time to crack my can of diet smoke, I think. I don't know, it seems like we may have had a bushfire here many moons, 5 or 6 or more seasons ago. Oh well. Yeah, you can see the boughs of the trees there, been burnt there, so yeah, it has been burnt. But quite a while ago. So, but you don't know what's going to grow on this soil once it gets damp. Climb up to this rocket. Oh yeah, little tiny. Geez, look at the size of those. Look at that. They're either seedling ones or we've certainly got a miniature form. I don't know how you want to call it, fellas, but I suppose we can look at them later on in the season. It's probably seedlings or something after the bushfire, but we'll just squeeze up there and look across there, because you never know what we might see. I mean, if I see a whole bloody hill face full of what I can definitely tell is banana or something, that's it, fellas. I'm spending the next 2 cards on there. I'll be here getting as much footage as possible. Oh, I'm back on the track. Oh well, that was fairly quick. Very small area apparently. Oh well. Yeah, time to crack the can. Oh, nice stone rockage there though. We might get into the back of that somehow. Yeah, that looks interesting. Because rockage, you know, like sort of, they out push water in all sorts of places. So yeah, you can see we've got quite a large swamp there, going down to some sort of valley down there. So yeah. Hang on, I can see some granite boulders or something over there. Hang on. Rather than smash my way across, I'll go down from up here, I think. Oh, excuse me. I definitely do need that dark coat. But I think I'll crack it on the boulders down there for you. Yeah, well, you never know. Might be a bit of a steep running across the surface of the boulders over the edge. As I said, I found Bernardo down at Mount Cummins using Google Street View. I mean, you know, that's up there with Dennis Daly, you know, taking his bloody computer motherboard out and photocopying it before he sent it off to get repaired, and then getting a totally different motherboard back and saying, oh, where's my motherboard? Sending a photocopy off to the ombudsman, and the ombudsman sending a copy of the photocopy off to the place, and then he got his board back in about 3 days after that. Or so the story goes anyway. I remember him telling me this story over the phone to me. So yeah, I still remember the last phone call we made in about October of '99, because he died in between '99 and 2000. I think it was just after the Christmas period, before the New Year, I think it was. He went out for a jog or something, came back, and then just slumped over in the chair sort of thing. But I think he knew he was either going or had been told he was going, because I think that's what that phone call was all about, because he was on the phone for about an hour and a half, and we hadn't really spoken for any length of time since about the 95 when we did all that, you know, you know, knocking my article into thing. And of course we had that faux pas thing where, you know, he talked me out of putting the word Trinobia in there because of the space. But I wanted one page as a, you know, John's line drawing, because of all the trouble I had over in Western Australia. I wanted to make certain that people knew exactly which plant I was talking about, because I made the assumption over the years that those two scientists had gone out and made a booble or something. And apparently I heard on some website that I think that's what happened. They went out and touched something completely different. Whether my book, the fact that I had my book about a year earlier than the actual date or something, you know, it wasn't. It was distributed in 1975, but I had my copy in 1974, because I got it a week after seeing Phil Mann and a week before going to Canton Swamp. Because my dad comes home on the Friday of the week, having seen Phil Mann on the Sunday, saying, because we couldn't go to the swamp that weekend because there's some family thing or something on we had to go to, and I was desperate to go. Oh, I can see some lovely stuff out there. Or maybe it'll be a case of going down there today, just having a bit of a squeeze and forgetting about the pylon. That looks too good, I think. Okay, so anyway, so I had this. It comes home on the Friday and says they're all sold out, but I managed to get you this from University of WA Press. So hey, well, that's what he said to me anyway. So as near as I can quote and remember, you know. So and yet my copy that he gave me is the Lamb edition, even though he said he got it from the University of WA Press. So there's a mystery there yet again, you know. But yeah, this looks interesting. But as I said, I'm trying to get over to what I've seen down there, and it's going to be really hard. I may just get down to those boulders there and it might be close enough to see if we can see any banana leaves or something. Oh. Planchonii coming up there already. Well, there you go. Another bonus for you today. But no traps on it yet. It's just too small. But at least you can tick that box. Planchonii certainly grows in this area. And if I see something, I'll go down there, and that will be today, sort of thing. That'll be what we do today, and we'll do the pylon later on in the week. I think we're going to do the pylon later in the week anyway. I'm getting to the stage where I'm pretty much buggered. As I say, as I said, I'll be 50 next year. I'm 49 now here. Pernicious Man of the West, I believe, is 66 sometime this year. If he gets to be 66, you know. If something goes wrong with his magnum opus, there's a big clanger in it. He might get so irate that he has a heart attack or something, and he might not get to 66. I don't know when his birthday is. So whoa. But as I said, I think I'll get a replica of his gravestone made up, and you know, we can all piss on that sort of thing once he's gone. You know, get a photograph of the actual gravestone and get a exact simile made up and stick it somewhere in the back garden or something. Whenever you see P friends over, we're going to have a good piss. Piss on the pernicious man of the West sort of thing. I think I said that to someone the other night and said, oh, that's a good idea. Well, yeah, I mean, you can't actually go and damage someone's gravestone, that's illegal, but there's nothing stopping you making up an identical replica of the person's gravestone and pissing on there. It'll cost a lot. It'll probably cost the same amount as the original gravestone, but I think Mozart used to do things like that, didn't he? He used to put up pictures of his enemies and throw darts at them or something. So, you know, if it's good enough for Mozart, it's good enough for me. From one composer to another. Yeah, I think Mozart had the right idea. Yeah. Oh, the hassle I had with him, you know. You know those drawings in volume 3 of Joshua Indigo, they basically came from the plants that I sent to him. I sent him 6 plants. I had to pack them up really specially. It cost a lot because I was like in my early 20s. I was just like a young, you know, I was always looking for like 5 years younger than my actual age. Send them over there. And in return or recompense for doing that, so he had the ability to draw these indica plants in his volume 3, he sent me 6 Petiolaris seed. Not 6, I was expecting Petiolaris plants, you know. He was saying, I'll send you Petiolaris. He said, I've still got the letters, I'll send you Petiolaris. Of course, being young and naive, I thought, oh wow, Petiolaris. I've never had a chance to grow those before. I was expecting some plants. He sent me 6 Petiolaris seed. And of course, I didn't do anything with them because I didn't know how easy they were to grow. But I don't think he knew how easy they were to grow. You know, he was a bit backwards about being forward about telling anyone how easy they were to grow, because I don't think he actually grows really any plants himself. Really, I don't think he has a green. I don't think anyone's seen his greenhouse or anything. So I think I have good reason to make up a copy of his gravestone and have it engraved to be identical, and to have it in my garden or someone else's garden or in some location that only we CPers know, and we can go out there when we're a bit frustrated sometime, a bit like Mozart, and just have a piss on our pernicious man of the West sort of thing. So yeah, I mean, fancy that, 6 Petiolaris seeds in return for sending 6, you know. Did he actually do that, you know, 6 for 6? So, you know, for 6 live indica plants that he did drawings from that ended up in volume 3, he sent me 6 Petiolaris seed from his trips up in those trips up to the Northern Territory. I mean, one of the early ones, I think probably the first one, the belly botany thing or something like that. But yeah, I mean, that's the sort of chap. So, you know, you don't think I'm being mean about this. And I've got the letters, and I can back it up. They're in my filing cabinet, just like I've got the other stuff. So, you know, I've been done over by the chap, so I have every right to take the piss out of him, and I think I will. And that's why I'm telling you this here now, because I'm so honest. I'm born on George Washington's birthday, that I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do if I get the ability to do it. So, and I don't think there's anything wrong about it, because, as I said, Mozart used to do things like this, you know. And have we had another Mozart in the last, what, 250 years or more? No, I don't think we have. So, you know, if it's good enough for Mozart, until we get maybe I should put it this way, until we get a new Mozart, I think it's A-OK to do something like that. Because, you know, 6 seed for 6 live plants, all packed up nice and neatly, sent very carefully by special mail in those days, so you could get them in one piece. And he acknowledged that he got them in nice condition and everything. I think, you know, that, and I was only young, and of course I said to my mum, you know, what do I do? And she said, well, if you write to him nicely, he'll understand. And of course, I did that, what my mum said, and he sends back, I want nothing to, I want to never have anything to do with you ever again, sort of thing, which was a